When we think of airplanes, we imagine them soaring through the sky, not being transported across land and sea. But the story of the Airbus A380, the world's largest passenger plane, is very different. Before it ever took off, it had to make an extraordinary journey across Europe. This is the untold story of how Airbus transports the world's largest aircraft. Welcome to Luxury Facts Views. Globe, the beginning of a dream. In the 1960s, Europe decided to take on America's aviation industry. France, Germany, Spain, and the United Kingdom joined hands to form a new company, Airbus. Their mission was clear: to build the most advanced commercial aircraft in the world. Instead of one giant factory, Airbus created a network of 11 production sites across Europe. Each country specialized in different parts of the aircraft. The tail sections are made in Hamburg, Germany. The nose and central fuselage in Saint-Nazaire, France. The massive wings in Broughton, England. And the rear tail in Getafe, Spain. Once all these huge parts are complete, they must travel to Toulouse, France, where Airbus assembles the final aircraft. And that's where the challenge begins. Lorry. The early struggles. In the early days, Airbus relied on trucks and ships. But moving such large airplane parts was slow and costly. Sometimes it took months to deliver just one set of components. As global demand grew, Airbus had to deliver around 1,000 aircraft every year. That's 3 new airplanes every single day. Delays became unacceptable. So engineers came up with an incredible idea: a cargo plane built specifically to carry aircraft parts. Whale birth of the Beluga. In 1994, Airbus introduced the Beluga, a massive cargo aircraft inspired by the beluga whale. It changed everything. The Beluga was 56 meters long, 17 meters high, and could carry parts big enough to fill an entire Olympic swimming pool. Inside, it had enough space to fit 182 small cars like Suzuki Altos. Its front nose opened upward like a car's hood, making loading easy and fast. Now, what once took weeks could be done in just 2 hours. The Beluga connected Airbus factories across Europe, keeping the production line moving 24/7. In 2014, Airbus went a step further and launched the Beluga XL, a larger, more powerful version capable of carrying even bigger parts like the wings of the Airbus A380. But soon, an even greater challenge arrived. Airplane departure. The Airbus A380 challenge. In 2004, Airbus unveiled the A380, the world's largest passenger aircraft. It could carry up to 850 passengers and weighed as much as 300 SUVs combined. Its wings were 16 meters wide, and the fuselage was 8.4 meters high. No existing cargo plane, not even the Beluga XL, could carry these parts. Airbus considered building a Beluga XXL, but it would cost billions of euros. And since only a few airlines could operate such a huge plane, the idea was dropped. So Airbus had to find a completely new way to transport these massive sections. This is where the incredible story of the super convoy begins. Ship the sea journey. To move A380 parts, Airbus built special ships known as RoRo vessels, short for roll-on, roll-off. These ships allow airplane sections to be rolled directly on board, eliminating the need for cranes. One of these ships, the City of Hamburg, is 126 meters long and 20 meters wide. It can carry 5 times more cargo than a Beluga XL. The ship travels over 1,600 kilometers from Hamburg, Germany, to Saint-Nazaire, France. During the journey, waves can reach up to 5 meters high, so the cargo is tightly secured. Every 4 hours, the crew checks the safety chains, and cameras monitor the parts 24/7. Even a tiny scratch on a 40 million euros wing could cause massive losses. Speedboat. The river route. From Saint-Nazaire, the parts are transferred onto special barges that travel along the Garonne River to Bordeaux. But the route is not easy. Along the way stands a 500-meter long bridge called Pont de Pierre, built in 1810. Only one arch, number 9, is wide enough, just 19 meters across, for the barge to pass through. There are only a few inches of space on each side. To make it even harder, the water level depends on the ocean tides. The captain has just a 3-minute window every 12 hours when the tide is low enough to pass safely. Miss that window, and the entire schedule is delayed by half a day. To solve this, Airbus designed barges with adjustable hydraulic platforms to lower or raise their height. It's a masterpiece of precision and timing. Delivery truck: the land convoy. Once the barge reaches Bordeaux, the parts are loaded onto super trucks for the final 250-kilometer journey to Toulouse. Each truck is 50 meters long, has 96 wheels, and runs on a 650 horsepower engine. The convoy moves only at night to avoid traffic. Police block roads, escort cars clear the path, and engineers guide every turn. A team of 40 professionals ensures everything runs perfectly. As the convoy passes through small towns, the wings hanging 15 meters behind the trucks come just centimeters away from rooftops, trees, and lampposts. It's one of the most dramatic and precise road journeys in the world. Building construction: the final assembly. When the parts finally reach Toulouse, they are assembled using advanced robotic systems and human expertise. Each A380 requires 19,000 rivets to connect its fuselage and 4,000 rivets to attach the wings. Then engines, electronics, interiors, and paint are added. From start to finish, it takes about 9 months to build one A380. Moneybag: the flying palace. The Airbus A380 is not just big, it's luxurious beyond imagination. It features private suites, bars, showers, and lounges. Each one costs around $445 million, or nearly 3,800 crore rupees, enough to buy 5 Boeing 737s. Only 251 units have ever been made, and half of them belong to Emirates Airline. Red Heart: a story of teamwork and innovation. The Airbus A380 is not just an airplane. It's a symbol of global teamwork, innovation, and precision engineering. Every journey, across land, river, and sea, represents decades of planning and collaboration. Before it ever touched the sky, this aircraft traveled thousands of kilometers on Earth. So next time you fly on an Airbus, remember the incredible story behind it, a story of passion, vision, and human ingenuity. Thank you for watching Luxury Facts Views. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing videos about luxury, technology, and innovation.